The Chicago Bulls have stolen a top assistant coach from the New York Knicks in Jordan Brinks and bring him over to the Chicago Bulls. Me and C Dub are going to talk about that. Then we're going to talk about how the Chicago Bulls can navigate their upcoming schedule. Y'all know how we're going to talk about it, break it all down, but you got to hear the music first.
Cognac, gang.
Off that music, we come in. Too cool with it. Too cool with it. But hey, Shy Bulls podcast with the Cognac Boys. I'm Cognac Boy Bobby, and I am with my dog C Dub. How you feeling, boy?
I'm feeling great, man. Hey, he bringing some of that championship experience over here, bro.
You already know. So if y'all tuned in, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We are on our road to 20K, and we will get there any day. Don't freeload, man. Go ahead and join the family. C-Dub. A lot of things to talk about on today's episode. But hey, first things first. The Chicago Bulls steal Jordan Brink from the New York Knicks. This is a guy who won a championship with the organization last year, who spent time with the Detroit Pistons, working inside of the video room. C-Dub. At one point, Jordan was ready to quit this job in totality for some off the court stuff. Dwayne Casey told him he got him. He worked with Van Gundy back there in Detroit, worked under Tom Thibodeau, and then most recently worked under Mike Brown. How you feeling about the Chicago Bulls going out there and snagging Jordan Brink to bring on for the director of player development? Excuse me.
I think I feel good about it. You look at the championship experience with the New York Knicks last year. You can also look at his track record, and he damn near went through all his years of coaching. He went through 12 different titles as a coach. So that's a guy that's paid his dues, and he's seen the ins and outs of being in that kind of coaching sphere. Not, you know what I'm saying? Like going from a video intern all the way to an assistant coach to now the Chicago Bulls assistant coach, director of player development. So I think you can always you feel good when you get a guy with that experience and that championship know-how. When you talk about the player development part of it, okay, they say that he had a lot to do with Jalen Duran, but with this team in particular, we got Caleb Wilson, you got Matas Buzelis. These are all different types of players to me. Maybe I'm being a little bit too petty, but this is a good hire for the Bulls. I'm just trying to say that he ain't like the best player development guy that's out there, probably.
I'm going to disagree with you on that last part, but I'm going to say this first. I think that this is a hire that you absolutely want for the sake of your Chicago Bulls. This is a guy that got it out the mud. This is a guy that started in the closet, you know what I'm saying, by himself, breaking down video similarly to Eric Spoelstra. And then he's not a technical coach in Jordan, but this is a guy that literally got it out the mud and worked his way up into now the director of player development. He's going to be working with Austin Default. I'll ask you a question about that just in a second. But I think that when you look at it and you talk about Jalen Duren, you talk about Killian Hayes, that's not really nothing much to hang your hat on. I ain't going to lie to you. You talk about Jaden Ivey, who looked pretty damn good before he came to the Chicago Bulls and then got his head I would say spun, and you'll leave it at that, and you'll say this guy has a solid track record. Is he a Peter Patton? We'll wait and see. Is he somebody that you want to have on your staff? I would say absolutely. But C Dub, my question is, with him now being a new guy, and Austin Dufault, who is a former player who has been with the Chicago Bulls and who has had familiarity with the players already on the team, what does a partnership between those two guys look like for you? Do you think that's a good thing, or do you think that's like, how you feeling about it? Because I wouldn't say it's a bad thing, and I'm pretty
No,
sure you wouldn't say it's a bad thing.
no, it's a great thing. We got the incumbent, and you got a guy coming in, being the new guy coming into the building. It's an exchange of information to make the whole boat sail smoother. That's all. It's a partnership, and you work together, and you set a goal, and you achieve those goals. And I'm good with the partnership. It should. I don't think it's anybody that have a problem with that partnership, really.
I agree with that. I think that is, you shouldn't have a problem with that partnership. You have the one side to where you listen to Tiago Splitter, you listen to Bryson Graham, and say, "Hey, we do want to keep some guys around the organization that is familiar with the players that's already here and the players that's coming into this franchise, but also you want to bring some new ideas and some new thoughts onto this organization, you know what I'm saying, to help each and every individual get better." But C Dub, I want to bring this to you. The way that Jordan Brink works is, what you did well, I want to help you bring that to the NBA level and then add on to that. And what I mean by that is, he gets credit a lot for OG Anunoby with his spacing, with his ability to go ahead and slash to the basket and be able to hit that outside three. He really honed into that, but then added on to the other stuff that OG Anunoby has came on into this league, and that has granted him the championship just this past season. And I want to ask the question, how important is that for guys like a Rob Dillingham, who a lot of people don't believe in, and a Noa Essengue, who a lot of people believe he has the defensive ability to be really good, but not necessarily that polished offensively? How good is it to have a player developmentor like Jordan Brink that wants to focus on the things you do well? We build on that to bring into the NBA, and then we're gonna add on to that. How good is that?
Uh, that's great. Especially for a guy that's just focused on Rob Dillingham, where a guy's going to come in and focus on your strength, and basically, with a lack of better words, he's going to insinuate it. He's going to make make your game even better. That's good. But I think his main job is the future, the known future of the Chicago Bulls. You know what I'm saying?
What do
Like
you mean?
like
Elaborate.
like Caleb ain't what he got. You don't know what he got yet till he play against these grown men into the NBA. We can expect what we seen through the NBA summer league, and we know that he's going to be good, but you don't know what he's doing great in NBA competition yet. So you'll want to see that before like he want to establish like Anunoby, like you were talking about. Like Anunoby already won a championship, and he was already established. He already been on like all defensive teams, like third teams and stuff
Can
like
we
that.
agree that his role was diminished in Toronto with that championship, though?
Yeah, but he still gained it. Yeah, absolutely. But he gained that experience though. He gained that
Okay.
experience though. He knew how to win.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So this is a different situation than that. That's basically what I'm trying to get at. It's a different situation. You trying to develop two important pillars of the future for the Chicago Bulls, and maybe 3 if you think Josh Giddey is a pillar in the future. I'll leave that to you.
Okay. I think it's a solid analysis. Um, I would think that the way that Jordan Brink is gonna come onto this, and one thing that I'm really gonna take away from this is that, and you let me know, C Dub, and you stop me wherever you need to stop me. This guy was ready to quit. He was ready to quit because of the off the court stuff. So he knows, in my personal opinion, the challenges of being a part of this league, doing your job doing your job in this league, and then you know what I'm saying, executing at a high level within this league. Because he was basically about to throw his name out the hat when Dwayne Casey was hired after Van Gundy, and was like, you know what I'm saying, I'm pretty much looking for another opportunity, or maybe I'm about to sit this thing out. And Dwayne Casey had to sit him down, was like, bro, we're hearing a lot of great things about you. We're going to keep you, actually. So I look at that situation as somebody that can connect with people, some people that can go through and talk to some of these other guys. C-Dub, real quick, just a last point before you chime in, because I know you're ready. We talked offline about the Bulls, and we talked about building relationships. And when we talked about building relationships, when it comes to Tiago, we said a number of things. You know what I'm saying? Everything don't need to be said, but we said a number of things. But when it comes to looking at Jordan Brink, this is a guy who a lot of his former players credit him for building that relationship. How big is that to you, and what else do you have to add?
Oh, that's very big for me, especially with a guy that's going to be more. He's going to be closer to the players than the coach, if you can feel what I'm saying. Is he the player development guy that's going to be them early in the morning before practice starts, be with them a little bit after practice, maybe all the way, hours after practice. So I think they have a more personal relationship than the coach.
For sure.
Right. And that shit is very important, especially for a young team like this. And can he deal with the different personalities that we have on his team? It's not going to be an easy job for Jordan Brink, but I think he's definitely ready for it. I could say he's ready for it.
I agree with that 100%. Now, C-Dub, before we get into these comments, man, I want to talk about this upcoming schedule for the Chicago Bulls and the best way the Chicago Bulls could navigate this season. Just for reference, the Chicago Bulls have 3 national televised games. Those games will be versus the Knicks, the Pacers, and the Nets. These guys have 15 back-to-backs. 15! Y'all correct me down in the comment box if I miscalculated. No, I think it's right.
They got young legs, though.
I think it's right. Y'all let me know, though. But the tough start on Toronto on the road.
Ouch.
Washington.
Ouch.
Bucks. The Knicks 2 times. The Sixers 2 times.
Ouch.
Boston Celtics 2 times.
Ouch.
And the San Antonio Spurs within the first 10 games of the season. Then they end the season with Memphis, Washington, the Clippers, the Bucks 2 times, Hornets, Pelicans, Rockets, Pistons, Pacers. Obviously, a harder start versus the finish. How you looking at this whole schedule, and what's the best way the Chicago Bulls can navigate this schedule for this upcoming season?
The best way to navigate this schedule is to don't look at the schedule, because the schedule doesn't matter. Seriously, it don't fucking matter. We are a developing team. Any ambition besides taking it game to game is just overdoing it. We got to take it game for game. We watching players develop game from game, seeing the difference, seeing the improvement. It will be declines, but then we need to see immediate improvement. The game is about, the season is about developing. It's not about the schedule. We win, and I think we still can be successful in the season when you talk about wins and shit like that. But that's not the important thing. It's just not important. It's developing a cohesive team unit and developing your two pillars for the future.
I think that's honestly fair because I look at these first games and I'm honestly happy about it.
Happy.
This is why I'm happy about it. You might get your teeth kicked in versus them Knicks. You might get your teeth kicked in versus them 76ers.
Yep.
But those should make you stronger.
Yep.
At some point, the bully only got so much before you rise up and knock the bully out. So I look at the Knicks, the 76ers. It might sound crazy. I don't look at the Boston Celtics as being bullies right now.
Nope.
I think they're going to be good, just not bullies. But I look at the Sixers and the Knicks as being bullies, and I say the Bulls getting their teeth kicked in within those first 10 games, it's only going to make them better once we pass January, pass All-Star break, and have a lighter schedule with those last games that I mentioned in March. I think that's only going to help the Chicago Bulls be better to pretty much try to make a run at a playoff spot. We'll see. I only have 35 wins on the season as of right now. But at the end of the day, I think that the tough start to the season is perfect for the Chicago Bulls who need to improve.
The only way, and I like what you just said right there, nephew. The only way that I'm cool with them actually like putting that effort, investing energy, and trying to gun for a playoff spot, if we in a achievable spot to get a playoff, not 9 games away. Let's like force ourselves to get in the playoffs. If we like 3 to 4 games out of the playoff spot, then I'm cool in March. If you like, go, all right, let's push for this playoff spot. But it also we gotta be a cohesive unit by then. We gotta be, you know what I'm saying, a real team. It's a lot of factors before I'll be like, man, go push for a playoff spot with these young motherfuckers.
It's absolutely one of those things. Now, when we talk about the draft class matchups that I talked about early on today's daily, we got the Chicago Bulls facing AJ Devonta 3 times this season, with the first matchup being on October 24th. The Chicago Bulls will only play Darren Peterson and the Utah Jazz 2 times this season, with the first matchup being in December. And then you're going to play Cam Boozer 2 times this upcoming season. After playing him in Summer League, you're going to have that first matchup March 13th of 2027. Which matchup are you most excited about?
I'm going to say AJ. I'm going to say the first game. Because I think Caleb going to show out the first game as a Chicago Bull. You know how competitive he is and that vendetta on his back. And it's the first game you see in Matas and Giddey and Wilson playing together. I think it got to be the first matchup.
For sure. I think that's one of those interesting ones. I want to see what happens with Darren Peterson. Not the matchup between Caleb Wilson and Darren Peterson, which really not going to be a matchup because they don't play the same position. I want to make that clear. But I'm going to be looking at Darren Peterson over the course of the season because I'm looking at a situation to where I'm looking at him and I'm like, how are you going to fare with Jaren Jackson Jr.? How are you going to fare with Lauri Markkanen? What the fuck is going to happen with Ace Bailey? Like, are we going to forget about him? I'm going to be interested. That's just me as a basketball fan. Obviously, y'all know football is the best sport in the world, but nonetheless, we ain't getting that.
Might be like, how they going to adjust to him? I'm telling you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, y'all going to play with him.
We're going to absolutely see what happens. But, hey, C-Dub, I predicted the Chicago Bulls to go 35-47 this upcoming season. Most sports books have the Chicago Bulls winning between 26 and 29 games this season. You don't have to break down the entire record, but how many wins do you have the Chicago Bulls winning this upcoming season?
35 to 45.
That's why I got him at. We'll see. Absolutely see what happens, bro.
35, 45.
For sure. 35, 47. Do. Shout out to my man Troy from Whole Lot of Bulls.
What up, what up?
Definitely just got out of a pod with him. He said, Bobby, a busy man today. You already know. This is my 5th pod today, man. It's busting. V-Dog in the building said the whole front office and coaching staff play either collegiately or in the NBA to some degree. These people are all great sounding boards for this young group. And I agree with that because C-Dub, I mentioned Austin Dufault, former college player, turned player personnel developer. Then you talk about Jordan Brink, former college player, now turned player developer. You talk about Bryson Graham, former college player. You know what I'm saying? I can go on and on. AC Law, et cetera, et cetera. It is
basketball guys. You got the real
you got basketball guys handling basketball business, man. How you feeling about that?
Damn, I feel good. If I'm the NBA and I'm owner of a team, or I'm the GM, or I'm the VP of basketball operation, like Bryson, I want basketball guys.
You talking about, bro, on my notification it say Bulls still Knicks top.
That's what it say, boy. Nephew tired. He been doing a lot. Hold on, let me see if that's what it says.
Nuba style, you hey, blame the streaming services.
Nephew asked.
I put top assistants, bro, but they cut it short. You know that.
All right, I'm about to check.
Ain't no way, bro. V-Dog says, "Sup, gang? Huge get from Bryson Graham and AC Law.
No, I don't say that, gang.
Surrounding a young head coach with veteran assistants. Most of them played as well. Can relate to players from top to bottom. On the real." Gerald, shout out to you, big dog. He said, I believe we honestly match up with a lot of these things. We have great players, a great staff, a okay bench, but that's good enough for 40 wins. A play-in appearance. The better we do, the better our draft.
You think 45 wins get you in the 6th seed in the Eastern Conference? They gonna beat each other up too.
45 wins? Probably not.
They gonna listen. Look, this is my logic.
6th seed? I don't know.
6th seed. They go weak. Do you agree the Eastern Conference gonna beat each other ass?
They gonna beat the brakes off each other.
45 that's a high number. With everybody beating each other ass, that's a high number.
On the real.
Yeah.
Shout out to Key One. He said a coworker today started to argue who was starting at point. He had Trey Jones over Giddey. I walked off. I'm with you. I would have walked off too because you lost your rabbit ass.
Lost your motherfucking mind, boy.
How do you?
Hey, respect to Trey though. Respect to Trey.
For real. Respect to Trey, but nah, you ain't getting past Giddey, bro.
Bro, they really hate. I don't know what y'all watching. If y'all don't like how Giddey play, bro. The defense, I don't even understand the defense. What up, Jay?
Shout out to my brother Jay Capone. He said, what's up, for them? We got proper growth and development on the way on bro grave, shorty.
I hope it all work out, though. We got to work out first. We was excited about AK.
Definitely just went about that. We said 35.
Remember we was excited about AK?
We was excited about AK until AK it really exposed who he was.
AK changed.
Hey, man, y'all pull up at Bulls Fest and say what down.
Oh, bro.
For real. Say what up at Bulls Fest, Saturday, August 22nd.
Keywan, right? I got 35 to 45.
August 22nd. I had to check my calendar. I got a calendar. I be busy. I got to put the shit down, the podcast that I'm going on and shit. Y'all make sure y'all make sure y'all slide, man. Say what up. Jarrell said, what do you guys think about Jordan Brink pickup and further helping the development of Noa Essengue, C-Dub? What you got?
Do we have any precedents with former teams with a guy like Noah Essengue? But I think that'd be an unfair question to ask because it ain't a lot of players that's like Noah Essengue. So this is probably gonna be new to him. I hope he's developing that defense better, developing like a jump shot, develop that jump shot, and maybe getting to the basket, learning some dribble moves to get to the basket. But that's a project.
Okay, so C-Dub, Jordan Brink is basically known for bringing what you do good on into the NBA side. We both can agree his Noah Essengue defense is what you can bring to the NBA side, right?
Right.
I think if he really hones in on Noah Essengue, he might have a player. We'll see.
And not like Caleb and not like Matas. Make sure you
Exactly,
include that.
exactly. I agree with that. I'm talking about somebody that can be featured in your lineup, coming off the bench and really giving you nice minutes to where you feel really, really good about it. We seen the San Antonio Spurs have Dylan Harper come off the bench last year. I'm not saying Noah Essengue is Dylan Harper. Relax. But I'm saying that team developed players to where you had Champagne, he was in the starting lineup, but you also had Dylan Harper coming off the bench, and people really pounding the table saying, start Dylan Harper. I'm not saying that's what's happening in Chicago, but the player development to that degree is what catches eyes.
That was fire. I get what you're saying that, and then it can't be like Dylan Halper, but in the opposite way, like on the defensive side of the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Like Dylan coming there, he be explosive. He'll drop 20 on you in no time. Let Noah get in there and shut shit down. Noah, we got a pit bull with tentacles, nephew. Oh, Noah Essengue.
What kind of tentacles?
Tentacles like an octopus.
Get the fuck out of here. V-Dog said, I don't think 45 would do it. The Eastern Conference Final, not a cakewalk, as it has been for decades. In the early 2000s, back to the 90s, East has become a gauntlet again. And V-Dog, I agree.
But do he get my logic though? They gonna beat each other up. They gonna beat each other up. So the wins, it's gonna be hard to come back in the East. So it ain't gonna be a lot of 50-win teams, and of course not 60-win teams. So expect teams like 45 to 50 or some shit.
You know all right, let's do this exercise, real quick before we get ready and get off. Bulls better than X team. Cavs?
No.
76ers?
No.
Pistons?
No for now.
Okay. Atlanta?
No for now.
Okay. Orlando?
No for now.
Pacers?
Yeah, they better.
Who better?
Bulls.
Ooh.
I'm just playing. Pacers better for now.
Boston
better for now.
Hornets?
Bulls better.
Toronto
better than for now.
Knicks
better.
And who else in this fucking division?
I
got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Bucks.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Bucks.
Bulls better than the Bucks.
They better than Bucks. They better than Brooklyn.
Better than the Nets.
And that's it. I went over the team. Now, all of teams, you heard what I was saying when I was saying not yet. Did you agree with most of them? I know you ain't agree with all of that. But did you agree with some of those when I said not right now we better than them?
I think I say this.
Heat.
Who you got?
Right now, the Heat got it. The Heat got it now.
Okay.
I respect Giannis, so I'm gonna say the Heat got it now.
Okay. Okay, so the Cavs are better. The Sixers are better. The Pistons are better.
Okay.
Atlanta's a
Wait, stop, stop,
Atlanta
stop,
is
stop, stop.
better
I said the Pistons for I said the Pistons for now.
today. Today, the Pistons
Everything
are
is for
better.
today right now?
Today, the Pistons are better.
Okay.
Orlando's better.
Okay.
Like I'm going de facto, no argument.
Okay, go.
Orlando's better.
Okay.
The Knicks are better.
Uh-huh.
And that's what I have right now.
What is
Because I
that?
think
That's
it's the
five.
case. Because
That's
no,
five.
it's 6. It's Cavs, Sixers, Pistons, Atlanta, Orlando, and Knicks. That's
How many?
6 de facto better than the Chicago Bulls
With no
without
caveat.
an argument.
With no caveat.
Exactly.
Like the Bulls ain't got a chance to pass them throughout the season.
Exactly.
Okay. Is it okay?
Do
Get to the Bulls
quick question
Let me ask
before
you-
you hold on. Quick question before you get into that. Do you put the Heat as a de facto? Like it's a fact that they better.
No. No.
Okay, bet. So we got half the East, more just a little bit of half of the Eastern Conference better than the Chicago Bulls. You got 6 teams that's
7.
absolutely better.
Okay.
You have the Pacers, Boston, Hornets, Toronto, and Heat that are questionable. That's 5.
Uh-huh.
We know the Bucks are not better. We know the Nets are not better.
Okay. But here's my question for you. I heard your 6 de facto. Which team is the Bulls closest to?
Toronto and Indiana.
Wow. Okay. I bet. Now, which one of between Toronto and Atlanta?
Indiana.
It's the most and who?
Indiana.
Oh, Toronto and Indiana. Will you be like, okay, that's not which one is less crazy that the Bulls passed to get the 6th seed?
Pacers.
Okay.
That's my pick.
Okay. What up? Yeah, okay. I mean, I ain't gonna be mad at your pick. I cannot. The Bulls ain't proved anything. The teams that I put ahead, the Bulls have proven starters. They got proven starters.
We missing one team for now.
Nah, we got everybody.
No, we don't. Not out the East. It's supposed to be 15 teams. We got including ourselves in 14 teams. There's one team that we missing.
No, we got the Magic, Pistons, Wizards. Did we say the Wizards?
Nope. I ain't got that on my list.
Wizards up there. There go another team. That's a team up there. We not better than the Wizards.
So that's 7 teams above de facto the Chicago Bulls.
Okay.
And then you got,
I don't think I 7. I ain't got 7. I don't think.
Bro, count. You ready? Put your fingers up, motherfucker.
I ain't got 7. Go, motherfucker.
Put your fingers up.
Go.
Cavs, Sixers, Pistons, Atlanta, Orlando, Knicks, Wizards. How many fingers you got?
All right, that's 7, but we forgot about the
Exactly.
Celtics.
No, we already talked about Boston.
I don't think you got what you think they questionable.
We put a push.
Okay.
The Bulls can be better than them.
Damn, that is 7 teams up there. That's up there.
7 teams.
Every one of them 7 teams ain't concrete though for me. They not concrete for me.
I got concrete for them.
All right.
For now. Before games are being played.
Yeah.
For now.
For now.
I don't think we're better than the Celtics. Not now.
I mean,
not now.
You entitled to your opinion. Fuck you talking about?
Pacers, we in the running.
We in the running.
Hornets, we in the running.
I think we better.
Toronto, we in the running.
Wait,
the Bucks, absolutely better.
Yeah.
The Nets, absolutely better. That's it. That's it, bro.
Okay. I can't argue. I can't argue that hard, bro. I can't. We a young team trying to find ourselves, bro. I ain't finna argue with you, bro. I just went when they get there, they get there. It's on.
B-Dog said he think the Boston Celtics took a step back with the Paul George trade.
Just the threat of injury that just got me doubting.
I think the pressure is now on Jason Tatum to answer the bell.
Yeah.
Jaylen Brown got you to the playoffs. Are you going to get the Celtics to the playoffs now?
Yep.
And how far will you go? Because Jaylen Brown led Celtics, gave up a 3-1 lead. Jason Tatum, what you got?
Yeah, that's facts.
What
Do you think he can? You think he able to complete the mission? And completing the mission for Jason Tatum is obviously ain't winning the championship. Can he lead them to the second round of playoffs? That's what I want to see.
We shall see.
Do you think he can do it?
We shall see.
You don't think this nigga can do it?
50-50.
Oh, that's disrespect. Jaylen did it. He ain't get to the second round.
No, he ain't get to the second round.
He ain't get to the second round, though. That's why I'm telling him to get to the second round. Do one roll round better than Jaylen. Do one more, at least. Because Jaylen going to the second round next year, these playoffs. 100%.
My man Troy said the Bulls are absolutely better than the Nets and the Bucks. Can't absolutely, without hesitation, say we're better than anyone else. Fair enough.
That's fair.
V-Dog, yes to Celtics point guard, not saying because of age. I think they downgraded with the trade. We're going to see.
They downgraded for sure. Did they get
Lloyd
less?
Dingo.
Lloyd, what up, though? Did they get better or worse, nephew, with Paul George? They got worse.
I'm going to say this.
Finals MVP.
I'm going to say this. I understand he's finals MVP in Jaylen Brown. I'm going to say this. He did have Jason Tatum alongside him. I think that the biggest measuring stick that we need to measure is the season Jaylen Brown had without Jason Tatum, not the season he had with Jason Tatum.
He cooked.
So, based on that season, let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens. Trying to hold it down for the light-skinned brothers, bro.
No,
put it on the floor.
No, I'm not.
Put it on the floor.
Let's see what happens. Jason Tatum, you better make the playoffs. I'm going to tell you that.
Just that. That's it.
That's what Jaylen Brown did. Just made the playoffs and got cooked.
Do better. Go to the second round.
Exactly. Do better.
Bro.
Vidal said Bulls better than the Celtics. They took a step back. What's the word? Gangster said the one.
What's up, the one? I don't know, bro. What's up? What up?
What up, y'all? Demetrius, my man, Trav them. What's the word?
Boy, it's gonna be hard.
Trav them said we better than the Celtics. Yee.
I mean, when you think about your instant reactions, like usually if they better than us, you know it off bat. Realistically, I'm like, I don't know, bro. What Jason gonna do? What he gonna do?
Yeah, the Bulls are not better than Cleveland.
They're not better
than
Cleveland, unfortunately.
I'm gonna give you that, Greg.
One of my hated players over there, Donovan Mitchell.
Good point. If PG can't help, he real T for sure. So the Hornets actually, and I did a podcast not too long ago with my man Troy and Hayes. Hayes really mapped it out, and Troy did as well. You get Naj Reid, and then I mentioned that the Hornets traded for Dennis Schroeder, a solid point guard that can come in and give you defense and offense. They might be all right. We're gonna wait till the regular season and see what's up, though.
All right, is he starting Dennis Schroeder?
I don't think so.
Kobe White is starting point guard, right?
Yeah. That's what
we've seen Kobe White start at point guard, correct?
But Hayes made a point to where they might try to run Brandon Miller as a quote unquote point forward, which is going to be interesting to see. We'll see. I think it's a wait and see thing. We're gonna see. I agree. We're gonna see.
They gonna realize really quickly what they missing LaMelo. They gonna recognize
Pressure
real
on
quick.
Embiid. Bob Myers completely rebuilt the squad on the fly for you. It's either put up or shut up. Y'all agree? Absolutely.
He ain't built it after. He
Absolutely
ain't
for the
built it around
76ers.
Embiid. He built it around Embiid. No.
I think you look at a guy like LeBron James in his 40s and you say, this motherfucker at least can come in and run the point guard for us. Let's rock.
Yeah, but I don't
Let's
think they
rock.
build it around Embiid. I just think they just stack
I agree.
talent. They just stack talent.
I agree.
That's it.
For sure. Is there a highlight moment you want to see this season? I want to see Caleb put
Oh.
Cam Booth on a poster, says Troy.
All right, I got two. I want Caleb to dunk Wemby, and I want Montes to get his get back on Luka. We ain't forget about that, Luka.
Hey.
You worked him. Worked him. Come back, Montes.
This is what I'm predicting. Caleb Wilson will get a poster on Wembanyama. Matas Buzelis will get his lick back versus Luka Doncic. But I think within that first 10 games, it's about to be exciting, bro.
Yeah.
Whether I'm not going with predictions because the first 10 games is brutal. 2 times versus the Sixers, 2 times versus the Boston Celtics, and 2 times versus Knicks. That's tough.
Tough. 3-7, 4-6.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. But I think that is definitely going to be some highlight plays that's going to get the Chicago Bulls more than 3 nationally televised games.
Absolutely.
This season. That's going to change. It's 3 right now, but I think that's going to change.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one, nephew. That's a fact.
Demetri said Boston Cook can't stay healthy.
Mm-hmm.
The one said, fellas, I think the Bulls are on the way to becoming the Bears.
That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. It's like the same road. It's the same road.
We're going to look at Tiago this upcoming season. I think that's an important piece. That's an important part to the resurgence.
Yeah.
And that's what we're going to be watching. For sure. We're going to get into a couple more, y'all, and then we're going to get up out of here. It's Friday, my favorite day of the week. It's bossing.
Yes.
On the real. This really Embiid's last chance. No more excuses. Got everything you need. I agree 100%, V-Dog.
He got 2 years.
He ain't got shit.
He got
this
2
year.
years.
This
when
year.
LeBron leaving in 2 years.
Okay. I bet. I concede to that.
He got 2 years.
PG can't stay healthy. Boston Cook says Demetrius.
Hey, is Tatum missed the last couple games of the playoffs, didn't he? Or did he even play in the playoffs?
He played the first few games, and then when they needed him in game 7, he was out.
So is he gonna be ready?
Yeah, we're gonna see. Shout out to V-Dog. You said, I'm not saying it fully revolves around Joel, but as great as Tyrese Maxey is, he's still ascending. That's what I mean. Joel, still your big vocal point.
Yeah, you can't. What you mean as opposing teams, or you mean like if your team, you want to build your offense around Joel Embiid? I mean, you can't even do. You can't. They got to share the wealth. That's not possible. You cannot build the team around Embiid right now. You can't.
Well, the last time LeBron James played next to a dynamic guard, they won a championship. So we'll see what happens this upcoming season. We'll see.
Yeah,
but it's definitely gonna be fun all season long, man. C-Dub gonna be on the 1s and 2s, calling the game. We're gonna be right here giving away a whole bunch of discounts to the channel in our t-shirt shop, and we're gonna be right here kicking it with y'all. It's definitely a lot of stuff, man. But hey, man, C-Dub, what you got left before we get up out of here?
Hey, man, make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all subscribe. We on our way to 20K. We gonna get that any day. Y'all the best in the world, bro.
Hey, man, shout out to y'all. Definitely Go ahead and check out the t-shirt shop that we have connected to our YouTube channel, man. We have some really, really good merch on there. Make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. C-Dub will be at the Chicago Bears game tomorrow. I will be live with the fellas. So y'all make sure y'all tune in, man, all around the network. And it's going to be a lot of fun, man. We appreciate y'all. Thanks for tuning in to another episode. I'm beat the fuck up. I done did 5 episodes today, and I'm tired. I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. More work to come on the way. And be on the lookout. We're going to have our girl, Izzy Knows Ball, on Tuesday next week. And it's going to be lit. She has interviewed multiple Bulls players this offseason. So y'all make sure y'all lock in, man. It's going to be a lot of fun. We appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all always see red. And y'all already know. We're going to catch y'all on the next one for sure. Peace.
Cognac. Gang.